Finally. Finally we can play some games. Jesus Christ. I have never in my life before had the pleasure of redoing a whole month of tech stuff in one. But he's back. We need to talk to him, but he's back. Well, I shall do it very, very soonish. As soon as I'm done for today, basically. First things first. Where is it? Let's make sure he knows that he's a beloved little person and that everything is going well. Now I need to set up my windows again. I wasn't really planning to do any tech stuff today, let alone whole month, so my windows are a messy, fucking horrible, horrible view right now. But that is not going to stop me. Yeah, it is indeed not going to stop me. I believe in myself or something. I am. Not sure if for a very, very, very short second, I was like, now what? Falling into bed also sounds like a nice plan. And I was like, nope. Oh, hello there, little druid life. Hello. I think you have joined me. Howdy. I do excuse me for being a bit late. Sadly, I had to redo a whole month of text documentation rather suddenly. I was feeling... Imagine this, like 20 minutes ago I think, I was feeling so dead, I was like, let's just fall into bed for today and not do anything for today. And I was like, nope, I want to play some games because otherwise I'm gonna go insane. I mean, literally go insane. That wasn't fun. That's putting it mildly. Now, let's set everything up and then let's see how horrible this saga is going to end. But also, welcome indeed. Now, let's change things around with him. Come on. And then we're going to play episode 5. See how horrible this ends. Chasing dreams. And all of the good things. Quite digitally in this particular case. The good thing about this game is actually I don't need to give you a Reader's Digest version of what happened last time. The game does it for me. Isn't it impressive? Excuse me while I will light my pipe, because if I don't get any nice smelling tobacco into the air, it's a bit like, some moments where that, scented candles really makes them calm and relax and stuff. For me personally, it's always been
previously on
tobacco, especially
what if
this
my
one.
parents come home and I'm not there?
There's a slight
I've got my
vanilla this time.
walkie-talkie in
Aroma.
case they try
Very,
that
very
way.
tasty.
Hey,
Calms me down
in one of
immediately.
those boxes. Here, you can have some too.
Without that, let's not
I
say.
think we should look for your parents.
They always stay in the same
I
place.
would probably
when
be
we
busy
go there.
throwing up right
Marsh
now.
house?
Yes, that's it.
Out of pure annoyance.
You didn't come into town from the railroad, did you? We gotta go!
Well, surprising enough, riding a giant loud train
Yeah.
called zombies.
Clementine? Clementine!
Surprising, isn't it?
Oh. Clementine's gone.
What's that?
Wherever she is, I have to find her. I don't even know if I can
Oh, I
ask
already
her.
feel calmer. Oh, this is so nice.
We'll look for Clementine together.
People have no idea how much
yeah.
annoying
What kind of friend would I
walking
be if I
documentation
wasn't
is
there for
necessary
you now?
sometimes. Oh, I hate modern
You're right.
states sometimes.
I owe her. Somehow I gotta make it right.
Clementine.
Yep, and this is where we ended. Shut up, kitty. You have no right to be annoyed. You already got a snack. I didn't even have a snack for the last hours. See? But yeah, to put things in easy to understand words.
Vernon, get out here!
Shut up, Lee. Basically, we drove into this town of Savannah with a train. Now, of course, using a train, or rather the locomotive part of it, makes surprisingly a lot of noise. And Shinj, the zombies, apparently whenever they desire, feel the need to actually follow the rules of the universe, namely being attracted to, sound. Which is something I really hold against this game, to be fair. Because this game bends its own rules whenever it feels like it. For example, the characters were like, shh, 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 let's be quiet, we're not gonna want to attract him. And then other times they just outright shout at each other while there are zombies nearby and nothing happens. But well, okay, that's not, you know, they're using it for dramatic purpose now. Basically, Giant Horde is walking into Savannah. It is in Savannah now. We have lost our dearest of charges, namely little Clementine, to an, well, unknown assailant. We're suspecting the old cancer survivor Vernon at the moment. And, well, and as we arrived at their old base, we had to realize that they're gone. Which is not good. Also, he's bitten, and is now I'm going to find out how reasonably the game is going to handle its own infection system. I'll not be wrong, I like zombie games. And I like zombie movies, the old ones. I'm a fan of the classical Shambler all over because, well, that's how zombies were supposed to be in the old days, you know? I'm not really a fan of this whole modern interpretation of, oh, look at that, there's runners and people with long extendable limbs and stuff like this. The only maybe somewhat exception to the rule I would allow is basically the original Resident Evil's idea, where they basically use animals somewhat close to what they actually would be capable of. Like, you know, zombie dogs being a bit faster than normal zombies, which is understandable. Zombie sharks, though. We can debate about that. Then again, Resident Evil has always been special. But yeah. Yeah, honestly, the first Resident Evil movie was pretty cool. The newer ones were, I mean, okay-ish. Kind of missed a bit. It's the same I feel for the games, you know, the original Resident Evil games, 1, 2, 3 for the PlayStation 1, when I played them, really fun games. Scared the living shit out of me, though, because, you know, I was still quite a bit younger, and I played them over at my cousins, and they were really, really making sure that they scared the living shit out of me whenever they could. A bit of a, you know, extra fun for me. The newer ones, I mean, I played Resident Evil 5, that was basically just an action game. Clearly made for multiplayer, and what else did I play? I think if I played a few other ones. Yes, actually, we played on this here channel, actually. Resident Evil Village. Was it called Village? The one with the ego perspective? I think it was. And honestly, I was somewhat expecting a Resident Evil from that, and what I got was, I think, 3 jump scares, and that's basically it. Maybe it's just that the first-person perspective doesn't work for me, but... Oh, nah.
There doesn't have to be any trouble here. All I want is the girl.
But yeah.
Give her back and nobody needs
Back
to get hurt.
introduction to this game that lies to you, going like, the game changes according to your choices. It doesn't,
right?
really.
Where
Of
are
course
you?
not.
Vernon, you son of a bitch.
The game is lying to me.
Who is this?
It's not Vernon, if that's what you're thinking. And you should really watch your
Yeah. I actually saw more pictures of the big, tall vampire tit lady
choose my next word
than of the rest of the game.
carefully.
I mean, the castle she was in
Don't
was
hurt.
pretty cool. Honestly,
I'm not the one who hurts people.
I will say it like this. The first Resident Evil, the second one, and the third in combination scared me a lot more than that thing did during its whole playthrough. And that's a modern one with modern graphics and modern, you know, like, ouch, I can actually see how his hand is hurting and stuff. I was sitting like, meh. There was that one scene where they really went to the psychological scare approach, you know, with creepy sounds and darkness and stuff, and I was sitting there like, this isn't really scary though. This doesn't get me. Kinda sad though. Although yeah, big titted vampire lady. Actually, I think I used her for the thumbnail. Didn't I? Yes, I did.
How's that feeling?
Not great. I'm bitten.
Not great. My hand is hot, and it's thumping a little bit.
Well, yeah.
You seem okay for now.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
We don't have much time.
It might be a good idea to get moving.
We're about to have a lot less. We'll all make sure nothing gets in. You're still the smartest fucker out of all of us. Try to find another way out of here.
If the smartest fucker out of all of you is bitten, that's not a good sign. Okay, let me take my point and click powers.
Nothing through here.
Ah,
Damn. I was kind of hoping they dug
bloody
some secret
fucking-
tunnels or something.
Actually, I watched like one episode of The Walking Dead, and that was it. That's the problem. I don't
We're
actually
lucky there's
know
no axe
too
holding that
much
door closed, huh?
about the universe of The Walking Dead. I do assume that, reasonably speaking, it should go
Get those things
relatively
let up for a fucking
quickly.
minute.
Also, in this
Just
universe,
keep looking for another way
according
out.
to the
I
game,
got this.
everybody is infected. So basically, if you die,
no
and
going back
nobody,
the way
you know,
we came.
bothers with blowing your
shit.
brains out,
There's no going back at all if you don't find
you
another way out
will
of here.
become a zombie.
We've got this. You keep
And
looking.
we had a case where somebody died due to blood loss in the, I think, second episode, and he turned in like from death to turning 30 seconds. So basically, I guess you can see it like this. The bite is just basically like a very bad infection. And, well, once the infection kills you, you will rise in like 30 seconds.
Any trouble?
The question is now, how long does the
Thousands
infection
dead
take
filling the sewers and
to
God
kill
only
me?
knows how many up top,
Huh?
so,
Questions.
you know.
Yeah.
Don't worry about this door right now. We got it.
Yes, you're pointing your gun at a freaking door. Impressive, instead of actually helping me look for the exit.
Looks like Vernon and his people cleared this shit out of here in a hurry.
Where
Yeah.
the hell did they go?
Maybe they realize there's a giant horde walking into town. I would assume it's not that long, technically speaking.
This isn't gonna help.
Something between maybe 48 hours or so. Maybe. But then again, that's actually the problem, because... And that's actually something, I think, who was it actually? It wasn't Techboy, that I think it was...
Looks like a
I
carjack.
think it was actually your dearest little player child who went like, I watched a whole season of The Walking Dead. And she was like, yeah, they don't really take their own universe's rules too seriously. The game does the same. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised. Usually in a zombie situation, when you're bitten, the people are going to be like, okay, let's just, let's end your suffering, man. You like my accent? Very nice of you. That's a new one. I haven't heard that one before, to be fair. Yeah, but at least we're not getting insecure. Yeah, basically like, okay, you are,
Hey, I
you're
think I
fucked.
found a way out.
Let me end your suffering, because it's pretty rather... I mean, anyone who has ever been really, really sick with a, you know, really bad case of the cold or something,
Can't get my hands in
lying in
between the
bed,
doors.
somewhere between throwing up and shitting your pants, really suffering. Yeah. It's suffering. You kind of want to end it.
I'll have these doors open in 2
Now, you
seconds.
imagine that you will not get better, and that you will instead actually end up as a zombie. Yeah, it's pretty much that. I too would just... you know, if there's no way... Oh shit, this doesn't look good. If there's no way of actually getting better, then, yeah. End me, or use me as life bait, if you so to say. Give me basically, you know... Strap a bomb to me and let me run out into a bit of into a nice group of zombies and go like, hey, I'm gonna take a lot of you with me now. Yeah, apparently D is not getting better. No time left. That's a fitting title. And yeah, breaking your rules for narrative reasons. This is what this game has done over and over, and it will again.
Okay. This has to be done.
Yeah. Oh shit, this is... Yeah, they're gonna do this. This is a classic, isn't it?
Whoa!
Stop!
Indeed.
He's awake.
He's still bitten.
So?
Yeah. You actually have a bit of a
This is about
prophetic
trying to
nature
save
there,
him.
my little
At
friend.
the very least, buy him some time.
We
Do
don't
have to
even
cut
know
it
this.
off, though?
We-
Do we know it works?
Yeah, we don't.
We don't know anything.
There's
Precisely.
gonna be a lot of blood.
There's
Yes.
gonna be a shitload of blood.
If you cut off an
What
arm,
if he
yes.
dies?
Then the rest of us go after Clementine and get the hell out of
Well,
Savannah.
let's do this shit.
Damn right. Let's do this.
I'm ready
There's
for
a
some
chance it
action.
stops you from turning. We have to take it.
This is gonna be some one-handed action
Let's
right
do it.
now.
Maybe it'll work.
It's a big risk.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We're down here without a lot of options.
Okay, let me say it like this. In this situation, we have
Fuck it.
no medical professional.
Cut it off.
We're
Serious.
all amateurs here.
Yeah.
We have not much in the way of, you know, actually painkillers. This would kill you, realistically speaking, if you don't have a professional doing it. And the dirty soul, yeah. Oh god. If he hadn't had an infection already,
It was easier when I thought he was out.
it's gonna get worse.
Oh, Jesus. Fine.
Yeah, let the woman do it. Jesus Christ. Kenny,
I'll
come
go
on.
as fast as I can.
That's gonna work until you hit the bone, lady.
You got
Ouch. Yep.
Try to stay still!
Yeah, there's gonna be bone
Just
in
hold
there.
on!
That's a pain you can't really imagine until you've experienced it. I once had that experience, and I don't really want to redo that, let's just say. Basically had a bit of an accident, you know, while using a knife. My own fault, basically, because I'm an idiot. And the blade, a very, very sharp blade, went like a freaking knife through hot butter into my arm, through the flesh, until it actually scratched the bone, and I could quite literally feel the vibrations in my head from hitting the bone. Oh, I never screamed as much in my fucking life. Oh, just remembering that. It's all fun and dandy, you know, a flesh wound, no problem. But I swear to God, hitting your
Think you'll
bone.
be able to
Ouch.
travel? You lost some blood.
Fuck's sake, ouch. You still have a massive scar though from that. Which is kinda cute. People are always like, man, that's a giant scar whenever I wear a t-shirt, because it's on my lower arm. How did you get it? I'm always like, yeah,
I'll
you
bring
know,
up the rear.
war injury.
I don't want to bleed.
Sounds a lot better than I was a goofy idiot. Actually, I can tell you precisely what happened. It's a bit of a funny story in the, well, you know, if I didn't spend like 50 minutes bleeding in somebody's kitchen full of
quiet as possible.
giant amounts of
See
blood,
if we can make it to an empty floor, or even the roof.
not much of a secret
Think it's
there.
possible for you?
Yeah. Get going.
Where do we even start? Let's start with the most obvious contextual thing. Men are, according to a lot of women, just pigs. Which is, to be fair, not completely untrue. We do have, you know, a tendency to watch when given an option. And I was over at a, well,
No big deal.
how to put it mildly,
Get in the way.
good friend, the female variant. Jesus Christ. I hadn't really had much going on, but let's say, you know, options were on the table. And, well, we were drinking a bit of white wine, and then we were drinking a bit more of white wine, and we decided that, yes, you know, let's make some sushi. She was like, yeah, I have a nice sharp knife. You go to the kitchen, start playing some bloody fucking fish, while I go and take a shower. And I was like, okay.
Watch out!
Oh man. Oh jeez.
But while I was doing it, I was, of course, continuously drinking
I just peed
and continue drinking some white wine.
Yes, then.
And then a freaking, you know, relatively naked, relatively good-looking lady walked past the kitchen on my eyes. Well, did what every other's eyes would do too, and followed that nice figure along. I mean, come on. You don't walk, you know, out of the fucking bathroom in pretty much less than half a towel and not expect, you know, your male visitors to watch. Sadly, however, since my brain decided that it would be a very good idea to continue cutting that fish, I of course missed horribly and hit my own arm. Right down to the bone. Oh, it bled like a bitch. The view was worth it. The result, not so much. Although, to be fair, I was a lot more relaxed than my counterpart about that. Like, oh god, you're gonna die, and I'm sitting there like, no.
Remember when Savannah
That's
was
not
empty?
that much blood.
Those Crawford bastards did one thing right, I guess.
But yeah,
There must
I mean,
be
come on.
thousands of 'em.
If you have nice little smexy lady
Did
with
they
long hair,
follow
you
us
know,
here?
nice pair of tits, nice
Sure
figure,
seems
has
like it.
done
That's
now
crazy.
sports
They
since
can't track.
she was 16 or
They just
something.
roam.
She was at that
Is it?
point like
That fucking train wasn't exactly discreet.
We need to get off this
31
roof as
or
fast as we
something.
can.
It's not safe down there. We can't just walk through the
Was worth
streets.
it.
You planning on
Absolutely
growing
worth
some
it.
wings?
It's taking an immense amount of willpower to not make a
But hey,
crack
I
on
know
that suggestion
another cool
coming from the one
scar
on
that I
me.
can go like,
That joke
yeah.
will be funnier once we know if this works.
It's a male
Look, let's get
badge
our
of honor,
bearings and see
basically.
if we can figure out a way to make it across town. Good? Good.
The only thing I regret of this evening is that I didn't got any smexy times out of it. To be fair, it probably would have been hard because I did lose quite a bit of blood until the fucking ambulance came around and put me in. Then the whole wound needed to be stitched up quite a bit. No help.
Hospital must have run out of
Not nice to
doctors.
put on a hospital.
He or she walked away from whatever accident happened. And that doesn't really mean much.
Nowadays, probably not, no. Ah. Hey, Ben. You got anything to say? See anything?
See anything?
There's a fire escape here, and that's about it.
You came with me.
You didn't think I would? It's like you said, Clementine has been my biggest, well,
Well.
only real fan. I'd be a big piece of crap if I didn't.
If we get over to that bell tower, we might have some impact on all those walkers out there.
Maybe.
But then we just run through the streets? I don't know.
Better than, you know.
What do you think?
I think I'm staring down at my worst nightmare. Just a dusty haze of death.
Well,
Try to keep your shit together.
welcome to
Need
the
to get
zombie
off this
apocalypse.
roof. You still want to die?
I'm more afraid
I mean,
of getting
realistically
someone else
speaking, at
killed.
least since this is playing in America.
When it all comes down to it,
It's a pretty,
It's just you and
pretty
Clementine for
large
some reason.
country, isn't it?
I think you'll have plenty
Think you
of
can
reason to want to live.
Don't talk
Somewhat
like that.
The way
outrun.
things have been going, I don't have any
zombies?
choice, Ben.
Also, the amount of guns per capita is pretty damn high in America, which actually in this situation is an advantage. Although, of course, you know, directing an assload of zombies is a bit like actually playing Project Zomboid. I will actually give the game quite a bit of a
That looks like
pat on the
Crawford's
back and
square
go
over
like,
there.
yes, you should look it up.
Fuck that
It's
place.
good.
Did fix up our boat.
It's fun.
though.
There are guns in the game,
Clementine
and
and
guns,
get
of
right
course,
back.
attract zombies and stuff.
Make sure she wears her life
But as long as you
jacket.
don't have enough of them,
Something
not
tells
really a
me
good option.
She's not gonna want to.
But there's some cool weapon mods for that, where you can get stuff like
See
an
anything?
M16 and stuff.
I'm just, I was taking
And
a
when you
minute,
actually play for a long
actually.
time, you stock up a nice
Sorry.
amount of ammunition,
I know
and
I shouldn't.
you know, what suddenly are not really that scary any longer.
What's going on?
Like, oh look,
That's
there are 50
just
zombies in front of me.
everything.
Not even 2 magazines, bitch.
You know,
I do.
I can't
But
thank
at least
you
that
enough
game
for
doesn't
what
make
you
any
did for
exceptions
Doc.
to the rules.
I don't know how I'd be if you hadn't.
Don't dwell on it.
I look at where we are
Oh,
right now,
shit.
and I can't imagine Cat and Duck in all this mess.
Can't.
No, I'm sorry. We're in a fucking hurry to get off this roof.
Well,
It's-
yeah.
It's not the time. I'm sorry. I'm okay.
Time for sadness is later.
There's a bell tower over there.
We know
And I
what
see a
those
ladder.
do.
Yeah. Could be part of how we get through the streets.
Yeah.
Cat, Duck, and Clementine. What a gang.
Any thoughts about
True enough.
anything else?
To be fair, Cat and Duck are dead.
I'm all right. Just needed to take a
Cat
second.
shot herself
I'll keep an eye out over here.
because she couldn't bring herself to kill her son. Duck was shot by, well,
How many do
Lee,
you think are
because I
wandering
couldn't let
around
Kenny do this. I mean,
underneath us right
come on.
now?
He's a fucking
Hospital.
parrot. You can't expect him to shoot his own kid,
Thousands. Who
even if
knows?
it's the
Was
only
full
thing
of
we
dead
can do.
before, right?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Couldn't really bring
out
myself
there?
to allow that.
Look at that dust.
Sounds like a horrible thing.
Fuck, man. Who knows?
Which means that there's an assload of zombies.
That looks like Crawford Square over there.
True enough. Place fell a long time ago.
Here's a way down.
Yeah, half the
Clementine
dead
getting
population of Georgia wouldn't wander in the streets down there.
Like the Clementine she is, she got squeezed dry. I mean, to be fair, our whole job is to save Clementine. Although I will say this, their parents weren't really all that creative when naming their children. Like, yes, how... Probably looked at the table, you know, after she was born and was like,
Some poor bastard took a spill.
I shall name you...
Yeah, looks like whoever
Oh,
was
not
up here
orange,
painting
but
that
Clementine.
sign went ass over tea kettle.
Look at Dora.
Not going back in there.
Oh. I sure hope you get a nice little scene where we start massively murdering
That's
zombies.
the church across the street from the mansion. River Street should be just beyond that.
Well, that's great.
We need to head back that way. We'll stop off at the mansion, like you said, and make sure we didn't overlook anything.
Yeah. I might have a way to clear us a path. I can make it to that bell tower.
Listen,
I can draw the walkers
I'm already
down to
feeling
that
better.
side of the hospital. There'll be
Oh,
thousands
playing
of
games
them
does wonders for your mental health.
clean out the streets between here, the mansion, and River Street. Even if it's just for a few minutes.
Well, yeah, I get your plan. We ring the bell,
That's the
we call
church
all of the
across the
zombies
street
here,
from the
we
mansion.
run towards the
River Street should
mansion,
be just beyond that.
and be on our way. I getcha.
Anything over here?
Honestly, my vision isn't great. I think it's allergies or all that shit those walkers are kicking up.
Yeah,
Allergies. Shit. People used to get those.
they
I
did.
know, right? You never see anybody in an end-of-the-world story with hay fever.
Well, no, they
It's
probably
not the
still
time to
have
get
that.
wistful.
I know. It's this deal.
But it's
with
not really an option to be like, ah, my hay fever's acting
Put
up.
this rage
Can't
inside
run any
me like
longer.
I can't even say.
We really want
I
to lie
used to
down and
get
die because of
allergies
hay
too,
fever.
and Just
Sounds horrible.
fuck. Who was that guy?
So let's get
Someone with
101.
priorities?
Records of the story.
Got any good ideas?
How did you
for
die?
getting
Well,
through
it's
that,
not a case of hay fever.
Herd?
I'm working on it.
Sounds horrible.
You gonna be able to hang in there?
I have to. The mansion's that way.
Yeah.
If we can use that bell tower to bring them to that side of the hospital, it won't be an easy trip back toward River Street, but it wouldn't be impossible.
I'm with you. Just have to get over there.
Yes, I know. I know.
I was thinking you and Omid wouldn't come with me.
We can't stop looking out for each other.
You two have been solid since day one.
What's this? Day 3? 4?
Well, I appreciate it.
Found by the zombies. I'm sure a bedtime sneeze can kill you. Indeed. Means that people will not be very, very much happy if you suddenly start sneezing all over the place. Wonder what actually happens. I mean, I do know that a lot of people actually have some form of allergy.
What's up over here?
Or imagine
Bell tower. That's what's
somebody
up.
being allergic to,
Yeah.
I don't know,
That
peanuts
could
or something, or nuts, you know? I imagine, like, all you have to eat is
With the bell
nuts.
tower on this
What
side
kills
of
you
the
is
hospital,
not a zombie
the
apocalypse,
mansion
but your
over
fucking
there.
allergies. Oh, that would be annoying.
That might be our way off this rooftop. If I can make it to that bell tower, I can draw
Ooh,
the walkers down
creepy.
to that side of the hospital. There'll be thousands of them. It'll thin out the streets between here, the mansion, and River Street. Even if it's just for a few minutes.
I mean, yes, suddenly we're all really, really much aware that that shit called zombies. A bit of a big gap. Also, jumping
Oh,
up
yeah,
is not an
jumping
option.
Hey,
Hey,
I think you're Clem's favorite. You know that?
Really?
Yeah, she's a big fan.
is she?
Get away with shit I never would.
We're getting her back, Lee. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the whole reason why we're
Get
doing
this
this
fucker.
shit.
We'll get out of sight and leave you with him. Get me?
I get you. How's the leg?
It's doing a lot better. Thanks for going into Crawford for me, even if it wasn't entirely for me. Clementine, too. She's tough as hell.
Isn't
His
she?
fault. Yeah, she
Yeah.
has to be.
Don't worry more than you should about her, okay?
I'll see if we can make it out to that bell tower.
Okay. Be careful, though.
After I
I
played
want you
some
going any
Monkey
sooner
Island
than you have
yesterday,
to.
Thanks.
which is a really old-time point-and-click adventure. And some of the very interesting things, how you get stuff done. This here, this is not even qualifying as a fucking riddle. This is nothing. It's like, oh, go look, there's a ladder. I'm gonna use that to climb over. Boring. And in Monkey Island, you need to get a bottomless mug, put it on somebody,
Whoa.
then
you
put
need some
some
help
dye,
with that?
so it looks like
I got
he's burning. And then you get the map on his back and use some vegetable oil to put it on his neck so he gets burned, so you can put the burned skin off and have your map. Yes, convoluted as fuck.
Bells.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
Buy
sleep
some
is
time.
important.
Draw as many as we can this
Honestly,
way.
that's a lesson
Get
I
down
learned
off the roof on the
very
opposite
much.
side and bust our asses getting back to the mansion.
Personally, I'm just happy people, decide to
think
drop by
you
off
should
their
be
own
the
will.
one to go?
If they stay for the whole
My
thing,
leg's feeling better.
good, very
Let me
good.
do it.
But I
I'll
wouldn't
do
want
it.
people to,
Yeah,
lose sleep
Ben
over
will
it.
do it.
It's kind of not a good thing.
If we have to decide who takes a risk like this, it should be the guy who's got the...
Yeah, sure, send the one-armed guy over. That's a good
What's
idea.
the worst that could happen? I get bitten again?
No,
So we're
your balance
agreed.
is fucked. You'd be surprised how much of an unbalancing effect it has if you lose, the whole weight of your lower arm. But doing a balance act like this, yeah, that ain't a good idea.
Why the hell are we letting the one-armed guy do all the high-risk maneuvers?
Because we're
Because the
stupid.
one-armed guy insists. Now shut up about it.
That thing looks a little rickety.
Maybe keep that shit to yourself next time.
Yep.
Yup. Oh, oh. Well, something's gonna happen, isn't it? Come on, game. I've played enough games.
Oh shit.
Yes. Block.
Holy shit, man!
Are you okay?
No.
Yeah, I'm fine. Was wishing I had my other hand.
No shit.
No shit.
Try to find another way out of there?
Yeah, that. See what I mean? The game really doesn't take its rules too seriously.
It's locked. Shit.
It's the same with,
The exit in here's locked!
the same with guns, actually. They have no problem breaking their own rules.
A few solid rings of this and there'll be thousands down below.
But yeah, you kinda get used to it. I mean, I get it, it's for dramatic purposes, you know? The narrative is considered more valuable than the actual consistency. But it irks me. It really irks me somewhat. It's still an enjoyable game, honestly, although the game really takes itself seriously. Like, yes, we are a narrative-driven game and we give you choices that really change the game. Of course they don't. You still move inside the same very narrow
coming this way.
road.
Tons of them.
You can't change that.
Jesus.
Now get back here!
There's no actual freedom here, of course. That's just a lie. And why the fuck they decided that, you know, they needed to make this a big thing? Never really understood that much. It's fun, yes, but that's all it is. It's not revolutionary or
I
anything.
think I have to jump. There's no way back.
You can make it. It ain't that far.
You got this. You got this, motherfucker.
Well, I sure hope you do, Mr. One-Armed Cripple. You might want to go back a bit. You know, make it a bit of a running start there, because you'll need the speed. Bap. Yeah, thanks for the help, guys. Really caught me there.
Good goddamn leap, pal.
Yeah,
Let's get the hell off this roof.
you don't say. Sometimes you have to remind even those big fucking companies that, you know, they shouldn't take themselves too seriously. Yeah, everybody just, you know, stood back and watched. Like, yeah, you'll see again. We did all of this shit to get the zombies away, and he just starts shooting. Sure. No problem. YOLO indeed. My boat!
Holy.
My boat!
What the fuck?
Who stole my boat? Who stole my
Come
boat?
on. Just come the fuck on.
Well, we're not coming back here after we find Clem.
Who? Fuck.
Probably
How
Vernon.
could this happen?
This was Vernon.
He knew we had a boat.
Think so?
Definitely.
Hey guys, Lee's right. It was Vernon in that support group.
No fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
The invalids?
Their actions contradict your characterization, but yeah, the invalids.
Those fucking
He's
invalids.
right. They're not invalids. They're just people.
But now we have an
People
invalid
who've
too.
been dealing with shitty situations even longer than we have. No wonder they got the jump on us.
I don't give a fuck if their Make-A-Wish was a fucking boat ride. When I find them, I'm gonna rip their throats out.
Fuck 'em. Cancer, no cancer. Saint, sinner, who gives a shit? The people who knew what they were doing.
Yeah, screwing us.
That's the question.
He says he feels bad about it,
Great.
leaving us and Clementine behind.
They fucked us.
They did, but they don't apparently have Clementine. Who the fuck is Clementine then?
Omid, can you go over the fence and let us into the backyard? We shouldn't be out in the open.
Yeah,
This is not happening. Everything is so fucked.
Clementine is still out there.
So we get Clementine, and then what?
We get the fuck out of cities. I'm done with cities. We go into the countryside and make a go of it.
Yeah,
Good.
that seems like a good idea to me.
Nobody asked you.
You just did.
Don't
Kinda.
get fucking smart with me, Ben.
Chill.
Do you remember we had a boat?
Mm-hmm.
A boat!
Everyone keep it together. Nothing has changed, has it?
Nothing has changed?
I mean, immediately. We stay the course. Don't turn on each other.
True enough, we do need a strong group.
Chill out, Kenny.
Okay, Ben, you have no right to say that. You're the fucking responsible
this in
party
the
for
yard.
Kenny's whole family dying. Don't mess with him. He's gonna shoot you in the
Ben, I
head.
swear to God.
What do we do with that?
Honestly, I'm
boat?
surprised Kenny keeps it together that well. I would have fucked that kid over 20 times.
Get to the countryside. We dicked around with cities and coastlines and boats too long. Take her out there. Live as safe as you can, okay?
Look, I agree with you. I think out in the country is the safest place to be.
It's probably actually
But
is.
you're not dead yet, so put a pin in that, okay?
Woman, look at me. I'm missing an
Hell
arm.
do you get off?
I'm just saying we should all chill. Not just you.
Chill. Lee's bitten and God knows how long he has left. Clementine is who the fuck knows. And we're robbed of the only hope we've had.
So?
So Lee should have left your ass in Crawford. We got enough problems.
Fuck you, Kenny.
Whoa, Ben!
No, let him.
I am so sorry about Katya and Duck. I am. And I know I fucked up.
Oh, you
But
fucked up a
stop
lot,
pushing
kid.
me around and stop wishing I was dead. No! You know how they died. You said goodbye. I never got to see my family, my parents, my little sister.
That doesn't excuse
get
your
that?
fuckery, though.
Your family is gone, but at least you had them to lose.
Swear to God, kid, that is still not a good
I
excuse.
never made it home. They could be alive,
actually using
or
the
dead, or walkers,
very
or
nice
worse, and
way
I don't know.
of calling you a
so
fucking
give me
kid
a fucking
to
break.
give you an excuse for that, because if I consider you an adult,
Ben.
I would have fucked you in the... yes,
shit!
with
Here
a
they come.
10-foot pole.
In the house.
A lot. Has to make it very, very obvious. The kid can get away with it, because I'm not expecting much
You
from
shouldn't
him.
be able to get into the backyard, right?
Well,
Maybe not.
We can secure this place.
Krista! Get on the windows in the front room. Check the boards.
make sure they're
Got it.
secured.
Kenny,
Hmm.
look
Weapons.
for weapons. Gather anything you can find.
Will do.
Ben.
Ben,
Move on
move
to...
anything you can up against the doors and windows.
Got it.
And now we're gonna use...
Homemade.
Now, let me give you a bit of a tactic here I learned in Zomboid. It's no problem if you get boxed in a house, as long as you have 2 stories, because you will fight on the ground floor, then you move upstairs, bash up a few more zombies, and then you just go outside the window, because you're not an idiot. A house, multiple stories, is not a death trap. A house with 1 story, yeah, that's a death trap. This house has upstairs.
What is it?
Door. Door. What the...
Front doors!
Are you idiots? Why the fuck did you... Why did you leave the front door open, you fucking idiots? Come on, you're not in the zombie apocalypse since
Lee,
today.
help!
Cut their fucking arms off!
There's gotta be a knife or something in there.
Jesus Christ.
Hurry!
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, that's where you have knives, yes? Yes. That's not a knife, that's a cleaver.
Take their goddamn arms off!
I'm on it. Normally you shouldn't... Well, I mean, I guess they're zombies. I guess they're kinda...
Now what?
kinda weak and rotten. Also, those barricades...
Get ready to fight.
This place seems sturdy to me. I think we're fine.
We're not. I was just about to say... Those barricaded windows don't look
Sturdy
very
my ass!
barricaded
Get
to me.
upstairs!
Go!
Hey, it's Bree! Long time no see. Was a short reunion though. Yes, draw in more of them.
Guys, help me with this!
Yeah, let the one-armed triple do it. We're gonna chew the shit out of you, then I got a few knee. I have to do it again now time.
Everyone get to the end of the hallway.
What do we do now?
Outside the
slow 'em down.
window.
We get to the end of the hallway and take a fucking stand!
Nice. Do we have enough ammunition?
Can't let ourselves get trapped.
Don't
Let's
think
get as
so.
many as we can. And when we see an opening, we go for it.
Uh-huh.
How many bullets y'all have?
3.
Nice.
5,
Nice.
4, 2.
We're
Y'all
fucked.
know where to aim.
Get ready.
Oh, we're so fucked. No spare magazines, no nothing. Yep. That ain't gonna work. Someone take a shot? No? Okay. Let's waste all of the ammunition, shall we? I'm empty. Hand me a spare magazine, people.
I'm out!
Me too!
Fuck! Where do we go?
Upstairs.
There's no goddamn opening!
Up!
Go!
What's that red mist, though? That's kind of suspicious. Yeah. Lost my gun. Don't care. Why didn't we think about this before we wasted all of our bullets? People.
Here, I'm not good with these.
Okay, let me make one point here. If this were the beginning of the zombie apocalypse, if it had just started yesterday, I'd be more than willing to be like, okay, they are idiots, they don't know better. But these fucktards have been in the zombie apocalypse for a month at this point. They damn well know how very important bullets are, because they do know that no new bullets get produced. And none of them know how to actually make bullets by hand. Why did we take a fucking last stand there? Oh, game, you're forcing this so fucking hard.
You dropped it down there.
Thanks, Ben. My empty gun is totally gonna help me feel better. I swear to God,
That could have gone better.
if he at
Everyone
some
okay?
point
Lee's still bitten.
finds some
Shut up.
fucking bullets
Let's
in
get
his
out of
gun
here and
again,
Keep moving.
I'm gonna get fucking
Kid's
annoyed.
right. We gotta keep moving. Think there's any chance we get Clem and catch up to those goddamn thieves?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, we're not going out through this window. No latches, no roof access, and 30 feet straight down.
Nice.
Anyone have any ideas?
I bet this guy would. He's got a resourceful air about him.
Knock it off.
Dixon Kent III. Industrial...
Need?
Krista. Just trying to lighten the fucking tone.
We need solutions, not stupid jokes.
Actually, we need more jokes. Humor
Sorry.
keeps us going quite a bit well.
So, no ideas then.
There's gotta be another way.
How would you start
Check the floor for any
looking
other access.
before
a
you
vent,
complain?
Anything.
Or we wait for the house to clear out and stick to the high ground.
I know a little strategy, remember. I'm not feeling so hot.
Hey, you're not looking great, and you're warm.
Well, yeah.
I'm okay. Don't.
There.
I'm okay. I'm where my parents. No.
Great.
What did that mean?
She's at the hotel where her parents were staying.
Well, you're apparently trying to
He
type.
hasn't moved her.
Yet.
Yeah. Yet.
We need to start thinking about more than just Clementine when it comes to our urgency.
What do you mean?
Yeah, kinda.
How do we get out of here?
That's the whole point. We don't know.
Yeah, start looking.
Okay, now your life depends on it. How do you get out of here?
Start looking.
No. I don't get it.
I do.
Like I said, everyone needs to keep looking for a way out, damn it.
Yeah,
We're
start
trapped
looking.
in here.
Isn't it,
You
huh?
think that worked?
I don't know. I hope so.
I think we need to have an adult conversation about what happens if Lee takes another spill.
Hey, look.
We could be looking at a Larry situation here.
True
Who's
enough.
Larry?
It don't matter.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Just talk about it.
Okay,
Does that conversation end with me getting something dropped on my head?
Now, hey,
probably.
Guys, I don't know what happened before Omid and I showed up, but we can cross this bridge when we get to it.
Lee, I'm not advocating anything here.
You
But
do?
How is this not a thing? We're all so worked up about Clementine that we're forgetting what the fuck happened to you.
My arm is not the issue. I'm not the problem. The 500 walkers in the house and no door in this room are the goddamn problem.
Yeah, maybe at the moment, but who's to say when it becomes an issue? At that point, there may not be any time left to deal with it.
This is getting out of hand.
You're gonna listen to me. We will get Clementine back, with or without you.
Yeah.
Because I haven't given up everything to die because we were stupid.
I'm sorry, okay? Fuck, we can't do this!
We're gonna have to!
Good job, Katie.
You ruined that dude's face.
Shut up, sweetie. Look.
Well.
It's corroded to hell.
What's on the other side of this wall? A 30-foot drop?
No, this mansion butts up against the one next door.
Robert.
This wall ain't shit.
Is this really possible?
Well, apparently it is. Also, as far as I'm aware, this house was standing single, surrounded by gardens.
Yeah, we can do
I
this.
don't remember there being something right next to it.
We'll work in shifts. Omid, Krista, and I. Lee, you rest.
Thanks.
We have to work fast.
Let the cripple rest a bit.
Sorry.
Me too. I get it. Go sit down.
Oh, such nonsense. Oh, how much I hate it. Listen, you can't just build your house, surrounded by a
Glad you
nice
told us
garden,
when you got
and
bit.
in the next sentence,
Would have been easy not to.
you're like, yeah, it's totally next to another house, and we can just go
Probably
through the
would've let you
walls.
go alone if you hadn't told us, which would have been a mistake.
If I were you, I would have been scared shitless.
But who wouldn't be?
I am.
Oh, yeah.
And when it happened,
I panicked. But now I feel it inside me. Like the day before you get the flu.
Well, that sounds bad.
It's so weird. I keep doing a double take on your arm, expecting it to be there.
No,
I'm
it's
hoping
not.
whatever's in their bite is gone too.
What do you think the odds are of that?
Bad.
I know everyone's wondering. Even if it just slows down the process, I'd be happy.
Let's hope so.
You don't mean that.
so when we get this guy, what do you think?
Murder.
We make sure he never takes anybody from anyone again. World's got enough evil in it.
And, you know,
Hmm.
whatever happens to you,
Seriously, can we not talk like that?
I mean, you know,
The entire time you were at the hospital,
It's a
I could
real
sense
option.
you think you're as good as dead.
I was bitten, Krista.
You cut it off.
What good is it to plan around that working?
What good is it for you to give up?
I'm not giving
I
up.
haven't given up.
No, it's not giving up. Probably not a bad
I
idea.
want you guys to take her.
Stop it.
I'm serious. She'd be safe and relatively happy with you two.
Yeah, and
not
Kenny is
doing
one
this
bad
right
day
now.
away from breaking down completely.
listen to him.
It's what I want, okay?
What about him?
What do you two think?
He's a risk to the group, but
I feel bad for him.
yeah, I feel bad for him too.
He loses shit like that often?
Nah, that was a first.
It's good that he did. Kenny couldn't pull that shit on me.
The kid killed his family, so there's been some tension there.
Yeah,
Really?
tension.
What happened?
Kenny's son got bitten during a raid by some gang that Ben was secretly helping. They used him. Kenny's wife died because of their son.
Jesus.
Well, seems like it got through to Kenny. Whatever that's good for.
All right. I'm out of gas. You look good and rested.
Sure, if you don't count an infected leg.
You want me to do it?
Nah, and you can hop in after me.
I mean, come on, it's not really that hard of a job. You just take the cloth hanger and bash it against the wall.
Shouldn't be long now. It's good we're forced to take a breath.
Reasonably good.
Feeling any better?
Still feels pretty recently chopped.
Yeah.
So no, Kenny feels about as good as you'd expect.
I mean, do you think it worked? Did it help at all?
Maybe. I quite literally
Like
don't
a
know.
man who got bitten. So take that for what it's worth.
I mean, quite literally
I
don't
still
know.
can't believe you went and got chomped. Just fucking hell.
At least he told us.
Took some brass. I don't think I would've.
How are you?
I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah.
Sorry. You've lost more than anyone.
It'll be all right, Ken.
Why you acting like what's happened ain't happened?
Hmm.
Anyway, I appreciate it from both of you. A lot of us have lost families.
Maybe take it easy on him from here on out.
I'm angry as hell.
Yeah.
Not at him.
No, 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 no. You are angry at
Maybe
him.
not.
For good reason.
Hurt him outside.
I did. I never really thought about it that way.
It's pretty hard to think that way. Well, hell yeah. Some booze.
This guy tell you much about what we've been through?
Bits and pieces.
See that lump on his face?
You did that?
Hmm.
Mighta.
It's all water under the bridge. All we can do is move forward.
Indeed.
Well,
Kinda fucked otherwise.
cheers.
Oh yeah, finally a drink. If anyone deserves a drink, it's Lee, most definitively. She's like, maybe, maybe not. And it's like, huh, what the fuck? You're like, shit, take it. Yep, that's gonna help.
I'm through!
Nice job, Omid. Oh, a lot stronger than you
No
look.
walkers. Things are looking up.
Nice. Well, a bit of a forced escape there, but we escaped.
Everyone keep a goddamn eye out.
I
This
mean,
place seems pretty sealed off.
one gulp of whatever liquor that was.
Wow.
That's probably not gonna do much. Well, they took the way out. Also, yes, ammunition. A gun, hopefully with bullets in it.
Let's keep moving. Gotta go.
We indeed gotta go.
Yeah. We've seen so many people. I don't know why these ones break my heart.
What's heartbreaking is not giving yourself a chance. It's what Katya did.
You did everything you could.
No, Lee.
No, you did. I was there.
She left me. A son. People that cared about us. I forgive her, but it don't make it any less wrong. You don't just end it because it's hard. You stick it out, and you help the folks you care about. So let's figure a way
Suddenly,
out of here
Kenny is
and
very
get
much
that little
the
girl.
motivational speak. Well,
We
that's
should
interesting.
move.
Yeah.
Got at least one shot left.
Great.
Let's clear the room before we move on.
During all of us, we
Lee,
have one
figure out where we're
shot. We are well armed for this situation. Very well armed.
Lee, you okay?
Yeah.
Let's keep at it.
Yeah, because that sort of fatalistic thinking is totally going to work. That's how humanity rose above everybody else, by
Don't ask me how I'm doing.
shooting
Let's just keep
themselves and
going.
running off the next cliff like lemmings. You know, there's really not much of an excuse for that, honestly.
The
Quite
streets
literally
are
not.
full. Hundreds of them.
And technically speaking, no matter how bad it is, it can get better if you actually wait it out, but, well, if you of course end it, then that will never happen. Also, it makes you a dick to everybody else. Quite literally. I hear that, people.
House is full too.
Uh,
Stay quiet.
We made a lot of ruckus. Probably not a good idea.
I guess Crawford.
Yeah,
would've
but
gotten
it's a
them.
very well understood metaphor. The whole idea of you now running off a cliff together.
Judging by the decor of this room, I'd guess they were PBS watchers.
Hey, my parents' house looked a lot like this. And they watch kung fu movies.
That's cool. Kung Fu movies.
Just saying.
Anything
I
else?
guess Crawford would have gotten them anyway.
Well, yeah. Madame. A painting.
Hard to believe the world once felt this peaceful.
Well, it will always look better in a painting, doesn't it? You, Ben.
You still
You
with
see
us,
anything?
Ben?
Yeah, Lee. I just want to help.
Nice. Good kid. Bullets?
Sick, but think of all the pain they avoided.
What do you call this thing?
Art?
Fair point. Fair point. Ah, let's open the door. Possible. It doesn't look
Nothing
too
other than
stable
personal
though.
items in here.
Looks like we can stay off the streets all the way to River Street if we're careful.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
Doesn't look too stable though. Oop. Yeah, let the one guy go first again. Thanks guys, I would really have liked somebody to pull me up, but no problem. Well, 3 people we have. 4 people we have. And that thing's getting loose.
Ben!
Shit.
Ah!
Ouch. Come the fuck on.
Me and my fucking mouth.
Holy fuck! What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Kenny and I can handle this.
Let's hope so.
Let me help you. You're already hurt.
Even more reason we all don't need to risk it. You worry about her. And if all this goes bad, you might be Clementine's last hope.
Bit of a fatalistic
We'll
perspective there.
Keep an eye out.
Very fatalistic. I don't like it. Also, yeah, very much bye-bye, Ben. Swear to God.
Ow! I'm okay.
You're not okay. I'm sure you're gonna die here. Okay, before this scene plays out, I want to take bets. I'm saying he has some of that metal sticking out of his arm, leg, maybe his upper body. I'm sure to God it's gonna be a deadly injury, isn't it? Ah. Now who wants to bet that this is going to play out all fine and he's just, you know, has a sprained ankle or something? I kinda doubt it. Now, revelation time.
I'm okay. Just
Are
get
you,
me out of
are
here.
you okay?
Are you okay?
What the fuck happened,
Nope.
Ben?
I'm
Nope,
sorry.
nope, nope.
Just get me up. My legs hurt, I think.
We're gonna get your ass up.
Really? I thought you...
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
What is it? I'm okay. I'm okay.
No, you're not. You're just not feeling it yet.
We can get you up. We can,
Ow! Oh, God!
Yeah, that would hurt like a bitch.
Just yank him off that thing.
What?
Fast. Like a band-aid.
Do you think...
Like a band-aid. Yeah, that's gonna work. Yeah.
Fuck!
I mean, you know, even if he's not the greatest asset to the team, and I get that that's very, very important in this situation, my own humanity dictates that we shouldn't
God,
just
don't let them get to me.
let people, well, behind if we can help it. I'm pretty sure he
Do you have
could
any bullets left?
deal
This has only got
a
one
lot
left in it.
better if it's
I'm
just
out.
his ball
Shit.
sack. Losing your balls, okay, that sucks. But that's a minor wound.
Get the fuck out of here.
What?
Go back.
You know.
She needs you, Lee.
Kenny!
This is not a discussion.
You know, fuck that. Go up again, you idiot.
Hell no, man! I'm not leaving!
What did I just say?
Let's get Ben and get out of here!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What the fuck, Kenny?
Lee, it's okay.
It's not okay.
No, Ken. No, it's not!
It's just something I gotta do. You know that.
Jesus Christ.
Go get that girl.
Back, you sons of bitches!
Damn it, Kenny!
Kenny, you're not even armed.
damn it!
How the fuck are you gonna do this?
Oh, fuck! Kenny, please!
Kenny shot him, didn't he? Oh fuck, we lost 2 good people here. Oh, the second one was so fucking not necessary. Yeah, we could have just at least given him a nice mercy
What
bullet
happened?
and then fucking ran away. Ah, idiocy. Can he just give me this whole spiel about how not giving up is the way, and then he just gives up right the
fuck
next
happened?
second. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is fucking forced
There
as
was just
all
too many of
hell.
'em. Ben was really messed up, and I don't know. There's nothing else.
What a dumb way to make this. Oh, I'm not even feeling sad about it. I mean, I liked Kenny, you know, he was a
Damn!
pretty good character.
God!
Went through some shit and stuff, and actually had it shown in a
I heard a
reasonable
shot.
way. Then this.
Kenny made sure that Ben didn't feel any more pain than he
Oh,
had
for
to.
fuck's sake, game. It's just kinda disappointing.
What?
It was Ben's biggest fear, you know. Kenny had one bullet, and that's how he used it. God, poor fucking kid.
Actually, parts of this game are not actually that badly written, honestly. Like I said, you know, the whole way how Kenny's suffering gets ever bigger and how he actually loses it more and more. That was actually portrayed rather well.
You saw
I
them
liked it.
die?
Nobody was getting out of there.
I liked it really.
I'm sorry, Lee.
But then this is completely, this is basically 180. Ah,
Well, maybe he did get away.
especially after this whole spiel about, yes, giving up is not an option. We need to stick it out till the end, you know. And he just goes into, well, quite literally kills himself. Because that's what this is. This was just, you know, suicide by zombie.
Right behind you.
Oh no, game. This is not a good thing. Especially since it's one of your oldest companions. He's basically with you since episode 1. That's just kinda sucky. Swear to God. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's all good, you know. It does kinda take itself not too seriously sometimes, and
Do
it
you
breaks
wanna
its
talk?
own rules and stuff.
Kenny was my friend.
Soon as someone dies, they don't immediately have to have their sins forgiven.
He was what passes for a friend now.
I understand.
Hmm.
Look, Lee, this is a shitty time, but I want to clear something up.
How the fuck yes,
What
that
is-
they're supposed to know that
Now
off
with
the top of
Kenny
my head?
gone,
My PC has specs.
Omid and I have
That's a
to stay
thing.
safe.
Mhm.
For her.
You guys would be great for her. Keep her safe.
We do our best. You know that.
Are you okay?
I should be asking you that.
I'm bitten.
Before, in the attic.
It's nothing.
What's nothing?
Let's just keep moving.
Yeah, another balance X. I would have actually have to look up what sort of specs I have. It's a good PC. It runs all the games. That's all I need to know, basically. It also is capable of actually streaming and playing games at the same time, which makes it even better. But that's actually in raw numbers, I don't know. Yes, I could, but that would mean I would have to tap out of games, and some games, this one too, doesn't really like that, because it kinda sometimes Gen loses its the window it streams, and then I have to set this up again, which is why I'm not doing this while I'm streaming this game. See? I tried this already.
Careful.
I don't want to sit here 5 minutes trying to deal with, you know, black screen.
Even the buildings are full.
They never know where their next meal is.
Be careful through here.
Yeah. We don't need any more accidents.
Interest in Pokemon X and Pokemon Y multiplayer.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I mean, I haven't played Pokemon since Red and Blue, basically. Don't necessarily feel like I need to particularly go back to that particular series. Would have to take a look if it's, you know, something I could even see myself playing. I mean, I can... Jesus Christ, throat. Stop trying to kill me. Well, I can take a look at it first and see if it's something I would actually consider playing. I mean, yeah.
We have to cross here.
Well,
I also remember playing the yellow edition because little Pikachu walked behind you, and I was like, that's kind of neat. Very neat, even. And then you go to the first gym leader, and you're like, well, shit, he has rocks, and I have Pikachu. Wah.
You're walking for two. I'm obviously not doing so hot. Decision doesn't make itself. You two should go across first.
Yeah.
You're the lightest, Omid. I'll follow right after you.
That's a statement, woman. Shouldn't you be the lightest? Realistically speaking.
I meant
But yeah,
what I said.
I don't even know
about Clem.
what sort of generation we're in now, Pokemon-wise.
I appreciate it.
How are you feeling?
I mean, I liked Pokemon when it was new and we had like 150 of them. I don't really see myself getting involved with, you know, like 400 fucking billion zillion new Pokemons.
You next.
I haven't really played one that looks new either, so maybe if I take a look at it, maybe watch a, you know, video on it, I might get a hankering for it. Not off the top of my head, actually. I'd rather play fucking Breath of Fire or something.
Shit!
Oh, Breath of Fire. Good games. Old times. Although I will never ever play the fucking SNES version again because, no run button.
What are you gonna do?
Well, good question. I'll figure something
I'll figure
out.
something out!
There's not a ton of options.
Well,
Fuck it. I'm going for it!
Going for it?
What does that mean?
It means I'm already bitten. I just have to push my way through.
What the fuck?
Let's meet outside of town, by the train.
Are you nuts?
It's the only way. Do you hear me?
yes.
Yeah, by the train.
Jesus. We'll be there.
Nuts. We'll meet there, don't worry. I just need to hack myself through half of the underpopulation of town. Well, time to murder some undead, I suppose. Now then, I need at least a good combat knife for this. Let's just do it like in Project Zomboid. You attack them, you draw them in, then you slowly retreat while killing them. Oh, right, actually, I forgot, I have a meat cleaver still. Well, the black man is pissed off and he has a cleaver. The dead don't stand a chance right now. You know what, screw you. I do like the music though. Kinda nice song, sounds like a western. Screw you. What? You don't. I can do you all in with just one fucking arm. I don't even need another one. Damn. If it's that easy to kill all of them, then why the fuck hasn't he done this before? Wait a second, I know that fucking car. I kinda wanna hear that song again, it was kinda cute. I liked it. Well, we might have gotten a bit dirty, but, well, since we are infected with the worst anyway, what's a bit more infection in my open wound anyway? No reason to care, is it? No reason at all. I feel like the game's kind of forcing my way here. Just a little bit. Just a tiny little bit forcing me. Okay. I hear nothing. It's good. Well then, open sesame. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, there's the obvious thing. Hmm. Look at door. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hello, random stranger.
I got us adjoining rooms.
Oh, nice.
Where is she?
Who the fuck are you even?
I already told you she's fine.
Don't believe you.
Look horrible.
Do you know what I had to
And
go
you're
through?
missing an arm.
I had that too.
Go over there.
Where is over there? Raven is here.
Put your things down.
Let me out! Who's out there?
Shit.
Quiet, please, sweetie. Your things. There.
But I like my things. I have a meat cleaver. It's kinda useful. Sure,
Just be
let's
cool.
not fuck it.
Do I not seem cool? Good. Go sit down.
I mean, I only really have 2 items at this point, so it wasn't really that much. Now then, how am I gonna get out of
Do you
this
know who
nonsense?
I am?
Nope,
No. I don't know anything about you.
not a bloody clue.
You wouldn't. People like you don't.
Hey, that's kinda insulting.
Now you're thinking, who would have it out for me, huh?
I mean,
A
yeah.
few weeks back, there might have been a station wagon in the forest.
Yes.
Full of all sorts of food,
Mm-hmm.
water, things you need to survive.
I remember that.
Yeah. I'm not some cannibal, Lee. Some killer out in the woods. Some villain. I'm just a dad. I coach Little League.
I didn't take from you.
Yeah.
Your people didn't?
I didn't agree with it.
That's what Clementine said.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you?
That was kind of wrong.
It wasn't right. It wasn't our stuff.
Yeah.
That's real good of you.
I mean, sure.
What do you want me to say?
I don't want you to say anything.
Well, then why the
I
fuck are you
want
talking
know
to me,
what
asshole?
happened.
Oh boy, story
Have you
time.
ever hurt somebody you care about?
Pretty much everyone has at some point, you idiot.
Not on purpose.
If it were on purpose, you'd be a sociopath. I hurt her. So bad.
Who, precisely?
My son Adam went missing. I took him out hunting even though my wife said he was too young. I figured he had to learn.
I mean, good point, yeah?
I came back without him and the look on her face said, "You are a monster." We all went out looking for him. We never found him. I hurt her so bad.
But the basic idea was actually right.
And then we came back, and all our stuff was gone. Your people, Lee. That asshole in the ball cap. His stupid fucking wife. I could have earned her trust back if they hadn't made our situation so desperate.
I'm sorry.
The hungrier we got, the more she blamed me. Until she finally took our daughter Elizabeth and left. They didn't get far. I
Shit.
found them A day later, in the road. Do I look like a monster to you?
Right now? Yes. But technically speaking, we all do.
We all do.
Some more than others. I'm not like you.
Yeah, you really...
You walked a little girl into a dairy full of sick people and let them get their hands on her.
Didn't know that at the time, though.
I was trying to find someplace safe for her.
Hmm.
You abandoned a defenseless, grieving woman.
She deserved it.
Hmm.
You brought her to the most dangerous place in this city where she could have died.
I couldn't leave her at the house alone.
She would have been better off!
No, not really. Also, Crawford is dead already, so it's not the most dangerous place any longer.
You know all this.
Already explains that.
You're a monster.
I'm not
You're
really.
a murderer and a thief. And I'm gonna hurt you so bad.
Just give me Clementine back.
I'd rather kill her myself. Because that's what will happen if she goes with you.
She survived just fine until now.
After I found Clementine on my radio, I wasn't even mad at you. I was coming for the others. For revenge. But the more I heard about the things you did and the danger she was in,
I did a pretty swell job, you asshole.
Lead, listen to me. I need you to hear this before what happens next. I can take care of her. We can have a family. I bet you don't even know how old she is.
She's 8.
Wrong. She's 9.
But
her birthday was 6 days ago.
Yeah, but we didn't have time for that, now do we?
I know how to be a dad, you know.
Yeah, that guy is gone.
Exposed to what she has been.
And I'm not even talking about the deep end. He's so far in, he's kind of seeing the light again.
that's not happening. You're crazy.
Keeping her with you is crazy.
What I do mean is he's so far. Jesus fucking Christ.
You'll have to kill me.
Yeah, I know. Hey, honey, I think this is all gonna work out.
What are you...
I'm glad too. I wish you wouldn't have had to get this bad.
Clementine.
It's all over.
Use lamp.
Isn't it?
Just about.
Use lamp.
I hate seeing you like this.
Clementine, I believe in you.
I just miss your smile, honey.
Yeah, he's quite
I miss you
digitally.
so much, Des.
Clementine, do it.
You're gonna like Clementine a lot, though.
Bam him.
She's not Lizzie, but she's sweet.
Bam him. Bam him.
She wouldn't hurt a fly.
Yes. Nice. Attack by the one-armed invalid. You will not beat me. I might be one-armed, but I have the QE power. Okay. Come on, attack him. Punch him. Okay, well, I guess since we only have so little in the way of actually arms, that punching, can't touch him. Jesus Christ, he must have fucking gorilla's grip strength in his grip though, Jesus Christ. Stop resisting. Ugh, Jesus fucking Christ. Well, they really couldn't help it with that one. I will say that much. There really was no choice here. Kinda wanted to avoid showing Clementine that sort of thing. You know, let's not shoot him in a... No. Let's not do this in front of a child.
It's okay, sweetie.
Not what you're supposed to be doing.
Good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yes, if I were alone with him, maybe, but not in front of the child. That is gonna do irreparable damage in the long run. He can come back later.
Your arm's gone.
Oh, yeah.
Why? That's so scary.
Don't worry, I'm just gotten better.
Had an accident. We'll talk about it somewhere safe.
Just look at my unbelievable powerful
You
grip.
don't smell good.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Did he hurt you?
No,
Good.
not really. I'm
Otherwise, I might
sorry.
consider turning around and actually shooting him in the face.
It's okay. We need to get you somewhere
I
safe.
mean, he's going to be dead anyway soonish.
We have to talk, okay?
Yeah.
Everything's
Yes, she
okay
can learn
now.
that lesson
Figure
later.
out how to get out of Savannah as fast as we can.
Very much later. He's not dead yet, don't worry. First, she needs to learn to actually doubt people.
sorry
That
you
is a
had to
far
see
more
that.
important lesson.
He was going to kill you.
Very much more important.
Yeah.
Because as much as I hate it, you can't really trust people in this sort of situation overly much. People will act in their own self-interest a lot more. That doesn't mean that you should, you know, just arbitrarily go over every bloody freaking border that we set down for good reasoning. Murder shall be murder, no matter what sort of situation.
Which way out?
Through there.
I know. Thanks for telling me. I figured something like this. Oh, this is ugly as fuck.
Jesus.
Let's not look in there.
Don't look in there.
No, I know.
Well, it's good so far. Can I get my stuff back? I can't. Why can't I take my meat cleaver back?
Which way out?
Through there.
I know. Yes, but survival at all costs is also not
There's nothing in
going to
there.
turn out well.
Can we go?
Yeah.
If your first response to meeting another person, even in this sort of situation, is to outright murder them, then cooperation will never completely happen, which is a problem in the long run.
To the hallway.
And how many zombies are out there? Bit of a blind bet. Great, he had precisely one bullet too. That guy must have been an idiot.
Didn't bite you.
Yeah. I know it. Must have.
You're covered in all that gross
I mean, to be
stuff.
fair, our greatest asset as humanity is actually
Get through
the
a
ability
bunch
to
of them
work
to get here.
very much in sophisticated group systems,
That's how we'll get
which is
out of
not going to
Savannah.
work if we are busy killing each other over the place. Take, for example, let's say you build up a community in this sort of situation out in the farmlands. We know how much work it is to actually farm. A lot, let's just say. It's not something you can do alone. That's putting it mildly, especially not if you want to actually have a good and solid crop. Not only do you need expertise on that, you also will need people to actually do the work. You need guards, you need all of the good things. Which is not going to work well if you are freaking alone and you stay alone. Sure, it might be safer on one hand, but it's not really a strategy you can keep going for long.
Ooh.
Yes, realistically speaking, everyone is a danger. Everyone could kill you, but that's really not, you know, a lasting perspective.
We'll get you cleaned up as soon as we can.
Not soon enough.
Yeah, probably not, but hey, survive. In his case, he's gonna die anyway. I just don't feel the need to show a kid that right in front of her face. There's zombies in this building,
Just a little more.
which means he will get eaten.
Gross.
But yeah, let's keep the illusion up that, you know, some adults are actually good people. We're pretty much rubbing her gross right now.
That should do it.
She will harden. She also will need to
hope
harden a
so.
lot more because we now need to walk through all of the zombies.
And you're missing something.
Bam.
Thought it was gone.
It's got even dirtier, don't worry about it.
God.
Thank you.
Stay right next to me. And walk very slowly. Don't look around.
Yeah, but as I said, it's not like he's actually going to survive this.
keep
He's
you
not just
safe.
going to wake up in a minute or so. He's probably going to be out for a few. Should be more than enough time for some zombies to find him and eat him. Even if not, how is he going to escape this place? Not gonna be all that easy now, is it? Ah, city looks great. Well, of course, there's always gonna be the unlucky case, still. I still very much refuse to show that to the poor child. And if she gives up on humanity this early, well... she's gonna be fucked in the future, isn't she? There's not just gonna be one zombie in there. Also, I just shot a bullet. If the universe actually would go by its own rules, then that would call in a lot of them. Sooner or later they will swarm all over the freaking place. I'm not really worried about that, honestly. And even if, I mean, he would need to escape from there. And I don't think he actually understood yet the whole idea of being, you know, smeared with gross. Dead people! Wait a second. Is that your parents?
Clem, down.
Me? Of a feck's sake. I kind of forgot about that. We had a bit of a time limit going on. Of course, it dramatically fails us right now. I was not expecting anything else.
Lee, wake up. Please don't be dead. Please, no.
Don't worry, he's not dead. Yet.
Lee.
Jesus, he
I
looks
was
like
so
shit.
Scared. I thought you left me. I saw my parents.
I know. I kinda figured.
I know. They didn't get to you, right?
No. We got away.
Nice.
They're dead for sure.
Look at Lee. He's not gonna be lasting that much longer. He's
We have to get out of here as fast as we can.
getting
We
worse.
can't. There's thousands of them outside.
We have to. I'll protect you. We'll push through them.
No, that's crazy. I saved you. We're safe here. I locked us in.
Get that door open.
I can't.
Do it!
Yeah, we really need to go. We need to get you out of here, child.
It was only a little open when I found it. I closed it to keep us safe.
Yeah.
Pull on 3. 1.
And as usual, the one-armed invalid has to do all the fucking work. Wait. That didn't work so well.
See?
Clementine, honey. My arm is gone because I cut it off.
Why would you do that?
Because I was bitten, Clem.
Please, no. No. That's not true.
Yes, it is. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna be okay. We just have to think and work together.
Okay.
I kinda have sent the crew away outside of the city actually already. Told them to meet outside by the train tracks. So at this point there's probably not
I think there might be a way out over there.
potentially not even one living soul left in this fucking city.
Good girl. Let's go. Might be a little slow.
A little.
I'll help you.
Nice. I'm moving. I don't think we're gonna get far at this speed though. Well, it's a very relaxed pace he's taking there.
I got you. You can lean on me if you
The
have
fact
to.
that you actually managed to drag me inside here is already
I
amazing.
was helping by bringing you in here.
I mean, look at Lee, even without the arm, he's probably like,
You couldn't have known.
I don't know,
Should've told
85 kilograms or
It
something?
was scary at the
Probably.
hotel.
Yeah.
Keep going. We're almost there.
And Clem is like, what, 40, 50, 45 maybe? He hasn't really had much food.
get up, Lee? The door is right here.
Yeah, no.
I can't.
You have to.
You know.
I can't move. This is it for me here.
Please, please try to get up.
I have tried. Sputter, sputter, sputter. Your engine is dead.
I can't. You don't have much time. You gotta do something. Fast.
Like what?
You need to get out of here as soon as you can.
I can't leave you.
Just work on getting out, okay?
You kinda have to. Some point is gonna turn.
We'll figure it all out. Don't worry.
Have to take a look around.
There's a baseball bat under the counter, Clem. You can use that.
But I am expecting you to have much power.
We'll get you in there. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing good. There's a chair over there.
Wrong
Use
office
the
door.
bat to shadow that window so you can reach in, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, she needs to get outside of the
Watch
city and
out for
fast.
broken glass.
Yeah, that can actually give you a nasty cut.
Good job.
The zombie got a bit
Don't
active.
be afraid of him, honey. You're smart. He isn't. You're smarter than all of them.
You're indeed very smart. Well, compared to a zombie, which is not saying much, honestly.
Use it to reach in to the lock. Then, open it.
He's trapped.
For a moment.
This'll be easy then. He's got keys. Probably to that door. And everything you'll need.
He also has a gun, which you probably also need.
There's keys. And a gun. You're gonna need both of those.
Indeed.
You're doing really good.
Can I do anything else? Can you pick up your baseball bat again?
There are handcuffs on the ground. Get them.
Okay, Lee.
I can kinda see what he wants to go for.
You have to handcuff the walker. You can kill it easy then.
I don't know, Lee.
You can do it. Just be careful. Move around the side and jump away if he gets close.
Yeah, make sure he can't actually use his fucking
You can do it.
hands that well. Believe in yourself, child, and be fast. Nice and secure. That's gonna make it a lot easier.
What should I get first?
Gun. Always the gun.
Get the gun, Clem. Always the gun.
It's gonna make it a lot easier if something happens you're not expecting. But for fuck's sake. He managed to free himself.
Get him. Get him! Grab it! Watch out!
Ouch. Use the baseball bat of power. Nice swing. Might have a Gary baseball in front of you. Well, it still takes you quite a long time to actually kill just one of them. I need to work on your upper body strength.
I did it.
Quite a bit,
I
actually.
got him.
Great, Clem. Good job.
Good job indeed. That's something. I mean, she did kill one already with a gun before at Crawford. So it's basically your second kill, but this was her first melee kill. Yes. Well then,
You're strong, Clem.
give her some good advice.
You can do anything.
Just survive.
I'm little.
It's actually an advantage sometimes.
Doesn't mean nothing. You're gonna see bad stuff, but it's okay.
Is it though?
Parents. It's so horrible.
I can't imagine, sweet pea.
And now, you. Please.
I mean, I'm not turning because I want to.
Please don't be one of them. Please don't become a walker.
Not
There's only one
really an
thing
option.
you can do. You know that.
I don't know if I can.
Well then, I guess that's gonna be your final lesson then, child.
You have to shoot.
Guess I will have to teach you to murder
Lee.
at the end.
No.
It's okay. It's okay.
I kind of wanted to avoid this, you know?
Standing over Doc holding that gun. It was so hard. I'm sorry you're in that position now. I'd give anything for you not to be. But you just
Kinda had hoped that we had some more time to teach the child slowly.
close your eyes and be thankful you never have to see me as one of them. You can do it. I know you can.
Okay, Lee.
Quite literally,
I
yes.
can do it. I can.
We don't really have much of an option.
Find Omid and Krista.
Hmm.
They're outside of town. By the train. You remember how to get back there?
Yes.
Good. Very good.
They'll take good care of you. And Clem,
I'd hope we had some more time to teach her slowly.
stay away from the cities.
Definitely.
They're just not worth the risk.
Yeah, not considering the population.
Also,
What is it?
no, don't worry. All right. You'll be okay.
Let's hope so. It was a lot of work to keep you alive and, well, somewhat humane. Still, what a shitty situation this is. Really not a good situation. Which would alternatively mean that he turns into a walker and just sits there, forever bound until he, you know, gets, I guess then disintegrated over time. Well, I guess this is the end then. This kind of went quicker than I was expecting, actually. I mean, it is basically the final mercy. Normally, you will never ever have to do something like this apart from maybe for one of your pets or something, but oh, it's nice. I get a little... He was lost to the herd, trying to save Ben. Yeah. Go Kenny. Was a good man. Larry, he died. He was an asshole. I don't regret, actually, that he got his head bashed in, because Jesus Christ was he an asshole. Same actually with Lily, because, well, when I left her behind, I was like, okay, she just shot a crew member. That's not just teetering on the edge of losing it. She lost it hard. Quite literally. Let's see, who else do we have? Ben fell to his death in the southern alleyway. He did. Which kind of makes it completely pointless that I saved his ass at the fucking bell tower in Crawford. Well, yeah. Oh yeah, Doug. He also died. How many people died? Well, I guess that really was it then. It was actually, well, all things considered, it was a pretty fun game to play. Honestly, not bad. But I can already see how this would get really tiresome if I replayed this immediately. They do claim, you know, oh, this is so very much narrative driven, but that's, well, that's a huge fucking lie. It's not different from how other games treat it. And of course they do sometimes, and I will put this very mildly and nicely, they do sometimes just break their own universe's laws just for narrative purposes. I get it from a story writer's perspective, but, yeah. I mean, it does lead to kind of some funny situation. It's like, oh no, it's all scary, and you're sitting there like, you fools brought this on yourself. And then you're trying to be surprised. Well then. Which leads us to the next round of, what are we gonna play next? It's always what I like to consider. I mean, I do know there are more games from this particular series. We could just play more of it. We could, but that's usually not my style. I kinda tend to change things around quite a bit, and I do have a few options available. Also, you know, since Friday is, well, a rather set little date, where we play some long-lasting things, you know, feel free to make some suggestions if you want to. Just, well, do go to the easy way, go through the Discord and just write me a message and go like, hey, play this. I will consider it, I can tell you that much. I haven't eaten any Pringles in fucking forever, so I can't say I have. Hey, I'm offering you a nice option. Aren't I a nice person? I offer you options. You can get involved. Then again, even if nothing comes in my list of games I still want to play is long. Very long. I also do like it. I use the nice little marking of RPG, but since RPG just means role-playing game, and pretty much any game can be considered a role-playing game to some degree, which makes it a rather useless descripting factor. There's really not that much in the way of limitations. Maybe. I mean, I have a whole week now to make decisions, which is good. I have at least two things that I probably would like to do. Maybe. A bit difficult. I will have to think on this one quite a bit. Oh well. There are options, and I'm not against you adding some more options of your very own. Not a bad deal, if I might say so. And it quite literally doesn't cost you any, well, money, time, or much in the way of investment, basically. The world looks so nice and bright suddenly. Isn't that cute? So why are you alone? I'm pretty sure I told you to look for people. Near the train tracks. Pretty much. Shotgun shells. Is that the people you have been looking for? Let's hope so. I mean, it could be. It's kind of hard to see from here. You might want to get closer, maybe. First game is gonna be dick about it. And go like, nope. But yeah, Tish then was definitely it. Got a nice little review hinting that there's more. I do kind of feel, I mean, generally speaking, the whole idea of basically using the point and click interface that I have experienced in the past is not bad, although I will admit that the quote-unquote riddles they present you are, how to put it mildly, a bit simplistic. I mean, if you want a good example, just look at the Monkey Island and what sort of nonsense you had to do in order to get through that. And how much you really have to think outside of the box for good reasons. Compared it to this, where it's like, okay, yeah, just I need to pick up this, I need to pick up this, and then he just automatically uses it. There's no combining, there's nothing there. Very simplistic way of using the system. But oh well, not bad at all. I'm somewhat satisfied, honestly. It was a bit of a shorter series, comparatively speaking, and well, depending on what I play next, it could actually be a much, much, much longer running one. There's some candidates in the running right now. As I mentioned, if you have any more candidates that you would like to nominate, do feel free. I'm not against that at all. Go away, Kitty. You already had your snack. Kitty's getting annoying. He's like, oh, you're finished. How about you give me some more food then? Personally, I wouldn't be against it, but if I feed that kitty anymore, he's going to get round. Very much round. That's probably not going to be healthy in the long run. So let's not actually do that, shall we? But yeah, for the moment, I will end it here. With a, well, nice note of having finished another game. And so I shall meet you at you for the moment. Is there anything else? I don't think so. Oh yeah, yes. Have a good one on all of that. And, well, yeah. As I said, do feel free during the coming week until next Friday to tell me any suggestions you might want to see. Usually there are not many requirements. I mean, I'm going to look at any game barely, give it a look at the very least. Although I will not make any promises because, well, I'm somewhat fickle, and since I'm somewhat fickle with my game choices, if I choose to play a game for a longer time, as in a whole series format, like we do on the Friday and Saturday things, it needs to be something that at least keeps me interested for however long it runs. In the case of Pillars of Eternity, that meant, well, over 40 episodes long. It's not really that easy to keep focused, if you're like me, on one singular game for that long. But yes, with that option in mind. Let me see. Let's go through the list. Who has been an ardent watcher for these final episodes? We have the Druid, a little Swedish Druid, of course, dropping by, and, well, he stayed the whole time. Thank you very much for that. I very much appreciate it. Pillars of Eternity is so good. It is. Pillars of Eternity is such a fun game. The first one is good. The second one changes a few things, and it's still good. Story-wise, I think I have a bit of the same problem I have with Baldur's Gate, basically. What happened there? The little stretchy member had donated graciously at €3 to say, what about Daggerfall? That's actually not a bad option. That's part of the Elder Scrolls series. I mean, I can take a look at it, at the very least, although I do wonder if they would turn this into a series. I might give it a try, just for shits and giggles, basically, and see how it works and how it plays. But I would need to try it out a bit if it's, what to put this mind, if it's as serious material, basically. Because I do think that the Elder Scrolls game, well, they do have a main story. They leave you with a lot of freedom and things to do, and you get very easily lost in, you know, side activities. Which means that you could potentially stretch that into a 100-episode plus kind of series thing. But, I think I'm pretty sure I have Daggerfall on GOG. But yeah. It's actually the same, the one I at one point tried to imagine playing was Morrowind, but As soon as I started again, I was like, okay, this isn't going to work well, because this is going to take hundreds of episodes to do all of the things I could do, and it's just a bit much. I will probably lose interest before that. That's actually the problem, to put it mildly. But what we can do is a one-off or two-off of Daggerfall. Basically just, going a bit all retro gamey on it and just play a bit with it. I'm not against that. I shall put it on my list, my general list of games. Did is need something to plan. But I thank you very much for the suggestion, and it shall be considered. You have my word on that one. As I said, if I do it at a episodic series format, or if I do it as a one-off or two-off thing, I will let that hang for the moment, but yeah. I basically probably will give it the same treatment as I will give Morrowind when we finally come around to actually play that. It's just like, playing around with it a bit, basking a bit in the nostalgia, and, well, see what happens. Especially because Daggerfall gives you far too many options in what you can do, and oh boy. I do know that because a friend of mine, a tech boy, played quite a bit of that already. And I don't even want to think how much how much time he has spent on that already. Well, we do know that the donate button works actually. I know that it works because just yesterday, I think, was it? I already got a bit of it. I was like, it works quite splendidly, doesn't it? But yeah. Next in line, who do we else have that we can easily name? The little strategy member, of course. Dropping by, making suggestions, and generously donating some monies. He shall be very much remembered for his good deeds. Hopefully in this life and not in the next life, because, well, it could take a while, even from my point of view. But yes, we shall see what's to come. Well, to be fair, yeah, I'm kinda, I'm moving very much close to a dead end, but that is not the end. It's never the end. Things might look a bit bad, sure, the store is going to be, actually I have a pretty set date when it will be gone at this point. And, well, as soon as I have cleared out a few other things and I have everything settled in a somewhat reasonable way, and then we'll see. I'm not yet bankrupt, mind you. I'm still considered liquida. What's the English term for that, actually? Probably the same. Basically, the bank still considers my business as, well, liquid money. Movable money. I'm not yet bankrupt. That's not a nice thing to say. I'm just ever so close to it, basically. But that doesn't really matter. Honestly, it has not much of an impact on things. The concept of having easily usable money available. To liquidate something means to make it, well, from goods to money, for example. But yeah, you get the gist. Basically, I'm still considered to have money. Mostly because most of my goods are easily transformed into money again, which is pretty good. But yeah. Well, I mean, somebody who is, for the last 5 minutes trying to calm his throat down from dying, trying to kill him. Yes, I'm very much alive, very talkative. You always get a bit more talkative once the series is finished, honestly. Kind of a bit like the afterglow after having a nice round of the Smexy times. You're just like, yes, I'm feeling somewhat satisfied. But yeah, with that in mind, let's say it like this. As soon as I have things sorted out in a good and easy to understand way, and I actually have done and dealt with my partner and how he wants to deal with things, I suppose I will actually make a bit of a announcement how that is going to precisely work out. I'm probably going to use the Discord for that because, well, that doesn't really feel too fitting to, inject into the middle of a nice little gaming stream where we're supposed to be having fun. There's a bit of a heavy topic, honestly, and I kind of don't want to bore people with that because I'm not into that whole market of, you know, profiting of your own pity and going like, oh, I'm so pitiful, please, please, please help. No. That's not really what I want to do, honestly, especially not on a stream when we are supposed to be having fun. It's kind of breaking the point, basically, from my point of view. I know some people make really money with it. I indeed have a little Discord, and it's very, very nice and very, very elite because there's only a few of us. The elite few. And I plan to do a bit more with it in the future. I actually talked about with the tech boy because I have not much of an idea how to actually use Discord efficiently. And, well, in the future there will be things, like benefits for people who donated, like special ranks and special channels and stuff like that. I'll be working on that. But first I need to get the basics of Discord down a bit more, basically. That's kind of how it goes. Learn the basics first before you make great promises. So it's more like a, you know, things to come thing and not a promise of what's to come yet. Because I have to kind of, you know, deal with how exactly that is going to be implemented and executed in a reasonable fashion. But yeah, there's going to be benefits. It's also one of the good things because I have a nice little list, a handwritten list of everyone who has ever donated so much as a little euro to me. So that when they actually want to make use of that, I can easily just look at my list and be like, yes, you are indeed a valid member. Also, it will give you, you know, lifelong membership. Because, well, I'm not an asshole, basically. Even just €1 given is a very nice thing, and I don't really feel the need to start like, oh yeah, you have to do this every month now. I'm not a fucking subscription-based service. I'm just a guy who likes to play games, basically. And ramble. I ramble a lot, to be fair. It's kind of my thing, now that I think about it. But yeah. So yeah, now you have a bit of an idea of what's to come in the future. And before I forget, I will actually write the Daggerfall down. Where's my list? There it is. No, actually I have Daggerfall on my list already. I'm going to put that a bit more visible. Give me a second. I'm gonna make a nice little a box around it. Because before I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. Basically, I have in my list right now, it's like Morrowind, Daggerfall, Oblivion, in that order. So I'm going to give Daggerfall a bit of a special marking so it sticks out a bit more to me. Good. And then we'll see. For the moment, it is getting rather late and I still have to do, well, half a day of work tomorrow. Excuse me. I will have to excuse myself. Tomorrow we'll actually have more of the Valkyria Chronicles. That series 2 is moving rather quickly towards its end. I don't think it has that much left in it, but we'll probably get out of it round about 1 or 2 more episodes. Then we'll see. I do like to keep the split between the more westernized games on Fridays and the more easternized games on Saturday. The problem is if I start going through that, there's a lot of things. I mean, on the western side, you can start with, technically speaking, you could start a whole new game of Baldur's Gate, which would be fine. I mean, we could then try that, what's it called, the modern one, the one that came out not that long ago, actually, comparatively speaking, Siege of Daggerfall, Dragonfall, something like that, Dragon Spear. I don't remember. I really don't. But yeah, there's apparently another that's basically set in between Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. I wonder though if I would actually play Baldur's Gate 2 to completion again. Baldur's Gate 1 is awesome. The experience of just walking through the fields and exploring the street is really great and well done. Baldur's Gate 2 is great too, but it's a lot more story-focused than the first part, and then there's Throne of Baal, which is basically just, well, the power trip. You are high level, whatever the class it is you choose, and oh boy, you have power at your disposal like no one's business. It's a bit of a power fantasy, honestly, at that point. Which is kind of cool, because, well, if you've played for that long, you kind of want to be powerful. But, you know, it's also a bit, maybe, okay. Well, that's for another time to decide. For the moment, this shall be it. Everybody else that is not that easily nameable on the left side, on the right side, where there's no one, which makes it a lot easier. For the lurking kind, you feel appreciated too. Pat yourself on the shoulder for a job well done indeed. And I do hope to see you all again, as well, early as tomorrow basically, if you so desire. And we do have a bit of a special thing going on Sunday. I still kind of need to talk with the Kronos about that. Because we are going to play another round of CK with a bit of a, well, bit of a new thing going on. Or so the plan goes, at least. We'll see if it actually works out that way. We'll hope to have a lot of fun, and that's probably gonna be, at least, if we can help it, you know, a nice long 4 or 6 hour stream, all of the nonsense that you can do in Crusader Kings. Well, it indeed sounds very fun. As I said, yeah. As I always like to say, if you can manage to be there, that's cool, but don't put yourself, you know, through the ringer for that. I appreciate it very much, and I do mean that. But no sweat, you know, keep it easy, keep it nice and relaxed, and if you can't make it, there are 2 options basically. On one hand, I would say, like, you know, no sweat, just take it cool. Other stuff can be important, especially with stuff like sleeping, because, you know, I don't want you to lose sleep over me. I know how important sleep is. And secondly, if you really want to watch something, especially in a series like this, if you're like, the series was cool, I saw the final episode, I missed the first 4 or so that we had of this. All of the episodes will end up on the YouTube side of things, on the channel there, so you can potentially just rewatch them there. It's not going to be as interactive, of course, because, well, you can't really, you know, talk to me. But it's an option. It's an option for a good reason. Especially, actually, bit of a funny story about it, you know. At first I didn't actually consider YouTube, because, well, it wasn't really fitting my life dependent style, basically. Then I was like, okay, but if I run, you know, series, longer running series with multiple episodes, and I will have the problem that at some point you will not be able to follow along the story of the actual game on Twitch, because my videos will be, you know, gone for good at some time, which makes it a bit hard to follow. At that point, Jack was like, yeah, but as YouTube, you can just make, you know, everything on the YouTube site and make a nice little playlist for the people to watch. I was like, you know what, that's compelling argument, actually. A very compelling argument indeed for the YouTube side of things. Gives you more options. It's always good to have options. But yeah, with this, I will be gone. I will be probably trying to... actually, I will be on the Discord for a while, because I'm gonna A, drink a beer. I kind of feel like I deserve one. And B, I need to talk with the Kronos a bit, so if you have anything want to talk about, feel free to drop by, you know. I'm not gonna run away. And I tend to be a rather talkative person, so don't worry, you're not bothering me. There's quite a bit of a chance I will bother you, though. But yeah, once again, thank you very much for dropping by. And, well, the channel Discord should be in the description on Twitch and on YouTube. Actually, every channel that I have should link to the other ones. But I can actually... can I put that in chat? If I copy this, will it actually allow me to put that in Twitch? It will. That should be the right one, I hope. If I misclick there, don't hold it against me. I'm still trying to learn things. I do. Not my speciality, I will admit. I'm sadly not very good with the whole internet thing. I kinda jumped onto that train a bit later. I mean, I only really have interacted with the internet ever since I started this, so like 2 years time at this point, where I've taken a bit more of an interest into the internet than just, you know, reading news and listening to some music sometimes. Surprising, actually. If you had told me 5 years ago that I would be sitting here and doing some streaming, I'd probably be laughing in the face and go like, not very likely now, is it? Oh, the times changed. Interesting. But yeah. If you have anything to say, or just want to, you know, talk some random nonsense, feel free. And yeah, that shall be it. I think I have kept you here long enough without any good reason, so have a good night if you're Actually, I think you're both relatively close to my time zone. So yeah, have a good night is a very good and fitting statement. And